What's happening, guys? Tikash here. Welcome back to my channel where it's all horror all the time with episode 3 of The Sinking City. Now, last session wasn't particularly productive in terms of story progress, but I did manage to get a better feel of just how the game works and what not to do, which mostly involves running into monster-infested buildings while being understocked on ammunition. Go figure. I mean, who could have seen that coming, right? Yeah, so it's been one whole day since I played, and more than one whole drink. Let's see if I can make heads and or tails out of things this time around. So I remember visiting a handful of places where I was just hopelessly outnumbered and overpowered. So yeah, for now the plan is to try and tackle the side quests or side cases, as they're called in this particular game. See if I can scrounge up some ammo along the way, either through what I just happened to find out in the field or as a quest reward, and improve my chances at tackling the main case. So there's a bunch of letters to investigate here. Call of the ocean. Tonight the air forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. I remembered a huge apple tree and thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my seizures. The visions occurred when I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking E. Brown Street in Central Shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I needed all my will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into its depths. I'm not 100% on what a mare actually is. Is that like a swamp or a bug of some kind? If anyone's watching this, do weigh in. But yeah, Central Shells is the district we want to be going to. Past the street of St. Michael's Church. So that's Central Shells, E. Brown Street, St. Michael's. Let's go ahead and just put a marker there for now and fine tune that in a bit. I do believe there's a phone booth nearby that allows us to fast travel. There we go. You know, given the size of the game world, I'm actually pleasantly surprised at the duration of these loading screens. So let me just go ahead and double check if that icon on the overhead compass actually corresponds to the marker that I put down. Why, yes it does. Also, call this maybe like a belated New Year's resolution, but I kind of want to make a point of not slapping people upside the head with a shovel for no damn reason this time around. Whoa, what's going on here then? You know, for two guys having an altercation in the middle of the street, they're being suspiciously quiet about the whole thing. Looks like they decided to make up and share after all. Ain't that cute?
Damn newcomer.
Oi. Oop. Maybe not. Anyway. What was that wailing about?
Burn your eyes clean, for the dusk of time is
Doesn't look like I can interact with this lady.
twilight of the dying moon, the hidden
Or anyone, really.
and drown the world in its ignorance water.
Alright, so let's go ahead and have a look at that casebook again. So, walking E. Brown Street, past the street of St. Michael's Church. Gotta be getting pretty damn close by now, right? Ah, and there's our marking. Yeah. No ammo. Am I sure I want to even be doing this right now? And there we go with the completely unnecessary shovel again. So let's go ahead and try and remedy the ammunition situation. Yeah, so between cellars and attics, I'm not sure which has my preference. You know, this being a horror game and all. Wait, why is it clicking already like it's empty? I just made a bunch of... Whoa. Okay, so maybe let's not do this right now. Oh, they're following me into the damn street even. Wow, that was quick. Damn. Yeah, you maybe think I learned my lesson last time around, but nuh-uh. Not so. Now, how in the shit am I supposed to get anything done when every clue leads me to like some infested hellhole? Without enough ammo to protect myself with. You know what? I'm just gonna err on the side of caution here. Check out these places one by one. See what I can scrounge. And, maybe then revisit them? I can't imagine that's what the game would want you to do by design, but... not really seeing a whole lot of options here. So what about this letter? Static in ears. I was walking the Lombard Street in Eastern Reed Heights when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise. Hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bullock Street towards Hellock Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios, talking to them. He was dying. I felt it. And when it happened, the vision was gone. Sounding very hospitable. Once again. So where did that icon go? Hang on, let's have another look at that. Eastern Reed Heights, Bullock, and Halleck, or however you're supposed to pronounce that. There's Bullock Street. And Lumpert. Again, just a temporary marker. Wait, do I even want to be doing this by boat? Because that is quite a ways off. And I haven't even uncovered a nearby fast travel point yet. Yeah, looks like this might take a while, actually. Yep, better make a turn here. So, meanwhile, I managed to have a chat with someone who was who's familiar with like the area and the time period, and apparently they can vouch for the authenticity of how the architecture looks and just the general vibe. Which is just an added bonus, really. So, do I disembark here, or... You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that and see what the university library is all about while we're at it. Just for a change of pace as much as anything else. Now, note to self, don't go around hitting people with shovels.
All the news that's fit to print. Hello?
Hello. Welcome to Oakmont University Library. Joy Hayden. Can I help?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
Not to be superficial or anything, but I'm just like genuinely curious What's
I
going on
apologize
here?
for my bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
Mouth?
Yeah.
Punishment. Long story.
Wow.
Again, sorry for me being so direct, but that can't be legal, can it? This looks like... It looks like torture.
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
Huh.
Wow.
I need to see your book catalogs.
Sure. Over there.
That's it? No payment, no threatening, no favors in return.
No. Library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes. This city doesn't look like it has much need for books, except as fuel for fires. How come the library's in such good shape?
Mr. Throgmorton. Funds. Keeps everything in check.
Really? Huh. I wouldn't have thought that of him. I wonder why.
He says people need hope, entertainment, escapism. Now more than ever, can't imagine library without his help.
Bye, Joy.
Hey, knock it off.
What, you want to make something of it? I mean, resolutions be damned. I still got this shovel right here, buddy. Just saying. Oh, wow. So, yeah. Apparently this is a new game mechanic I'm not quite familiar with just yet. Select 3 search criteria. So now apparently I'm supposed to link existing correspondence to whatever's in the library archives, I want to say. All right. Could have done with a bit more detailed instruction here. An attitude that this particular letter doesn't really give me a whole lot to go by. You know what? I'm just gonna randomly click a bunch of stuff just to get a feel for how this works. Okay, so apparently you select 3 search criteria spread out among these 4 options. Right on. No information regarding selected evidence found. Well, imagine my surprise. Nah, it looks like we really do need to head down there ourselves to try and make sense of things. With this particular letter, anyway. So yeah, first impressions aside, if I'd had to point at a flaw, this game could really do with more clear-cut instructions and maybe make the tutorial interactive as opposed to just a bunch of reading material. And something that feels a bit off to me is how you're just, from the get-go, you're dropped into a bunch of full-on batshit insanity with like ape-looking folks and fucking squid people and fish faces and what have you. Rather than, you know, just gently ramping things up and building towards something. And meanwhile, everyone's just out in the open still, going about their daily business. Don't seem to be bothered too much. But hey, then again, I'm just a filthy newcomer. So what do I know, really? Just to be on the safe side, let me go ahead and use one of those first aid kits. Maybe even craft an extra one. Again, absolutely no ammo. Which is just...
What's your problem?
bad. What's your problem? Which is just bad news all around. Seriously, people gonna keep acting like this if I'm just passing by with like a 5 feet radius? I just might go ahead and take out that shovel after all. And I just bypassed my own marker, wouldn't you know it? Right, so... Eastern Reed Heights, check. On Lombard Street, between Halleck Street and Bullock Street. Between Halleck and Bullock, so I just gotta make a quick 90-degree turn right here. And yeah, looks like we're on the right track. Already sounding very, very welcoming. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that's weird. Looks like I still had some ammo after all. So why is this not showing up in my menu dial thingy? Ah, I just gotta reload for it to show up. That makes a modicum of sense, I suppose. Still, that's nowhere near enough ammo to take on whatever is inside. So yeah, having just uncovered a new fast travel point, let's go ahead and check out the next letter. Voices from the pipes. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they'll talk to me? This began after a vision in Western Reed Heights near the crossing of Avon, Ward and Baker Streets. I saw a man, naked and covered in blood, in a room without doors or windows. Surrounded by the dark holes of the pipes, he was cutting himself, piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? Yeah, so as vague as this is, I'm starting to kind of wonder where you would even begin coupling any of this with the library archives. But yeah, maybe let's worry about one thing at a time for now. At least we're in the right district. So that's Avon, Ward, and Baker Streets. Avon. There we go. That must be the place. That's gonna be quite the walk from the looks of it. Hang on, why is that old clue still pinned to my upper right hand corner? There we go, much better. I mean, I could have done with like a quick little disembarking animation there, but then again, I can very well imagine that getting on your nerves when you have to look at it time and time again.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Oh, that sounds a lot like a merchant kind of guy. Except I can't interact with him, so no luck there.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
Infested area. No, see, that's exactly the sort of thing I want to be avoiding. Ah, looks a lot like I'm just at the edge of it, though. So let's just push on and see what happens. And it looks like we're about to uncover a new fast travel point. There we go. So, back to business. A room without doors or windows. So how are we supposed to get there then? Excuse me. Yeah, I think I might be straying from the designated path too far. But I'm curious about this mark right here. Wait, am I supposed to climb this? And here we go again already. Time to nope out of here, methinks. And let's maybe actually get back on schedule. So where were we? What's that glowing underneath there? Huh. That actually looked a lot like a highlighted item you can pick up at first sight. Hang on, so it's not letting me craft any more ammo. So there's apparently a maximum to what you can carry, which is good to know. Wait, hang on, I'm not supposed to be chipping away at this? Really? Maybe I'm not in the right place after all. I mean, you want a room without doors or windows. I'm thinking cellars, right? Huh, so apparently now I can craft different stuff from before. I don't remember being notified about that, which I sure would have appreciated. Do I want to be doing this right now? I mean, I've got some weapons on me for a change, but still. Not entirely comfortable just yet. What's this guy doing here then? I mean, I'm hearing a lot, but not seeing anything. That's a lot of thumping right there. And it looks a lot like we still haven't found the place. Bet this room's got a story to it, though. SM. Oh, Mr. Bigley, the pipes. The pipes are calling. Yeah, starts to look a lot like we stumbled across the right place after all. I think you will recall that I have expressed concern about the drains in my bathroom numerous times over the last months. Obviously, rattles, clunks, and gurgles are of no concern to you, as you are yet to make a single visit despite your assurances. But what about the voices, Mr. Bigley? Will they be enough to get your wrench in hand? Well, it's too late. No amount of tinkering or nut tightening can take back the offer they've made. How can I refuse? They say all I have to do is come down and join them. They've shown me a way. I don't like or understand it, but they say they've done it before many times. I just need a sharp knife. God damn, that's grim. On it goes on even. I will join them piece by piece. And when I'm all gone up here, I will be whole again down there. Whole and glorious. I am nervous, but they have assured me. That's sad. You assured me too. No, I have a choice. They have offered immortality, ecstasy, and secrets unbound. But best of all, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are silent down there. I have been assured. Wow, that's, See, the sad thing is, I'm still a lot more inclined to be looking for ammo and anything that might increase my chances of survival, as opposed to anything relevant to the actual case. Yeah, I very much don't want to be here right now. Tell you what, guys, it's getting kind of late in my parts. I've got plans for tomorrow, so let's call it quits for the night. But thanks to whoever is watching this, and maybe we can catch up again sometime tomorrow. Anyways, have a good one, and bye for now.